Jolene with the Home Stitchery Decor YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, I'm Jolene. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I sell modern farmhouse home decor, a lot of which I make right here in my basement. I sell in boutiques. I sell on my Shopify store. I have a POD store on Etsy called Home Stitchery Decor, and I have the Mandela SVG shop as well on Etsy. So in today's video, I'm going to answer a question that somebody asked me. And before I answer it, I'm going to tell you why they asked me. It is because I have started my YouTube journey here a little bit more intense since the whole mock-up debacle with Etsy came out. If you haven't seen those two videos, they've kind of gone viral. I will link the videos here in the video description for you about what you can do to back up your work from Etsy so that you do not lose everything. All right, so then as these videos have progressed, I've been trying to go through the questions as they come in and then make more videos answering the questions, because when you ask a question, I can assure you, you are not the only person on the planet that has that question. I have learned this from my own experience, that I am not special and I should ask questions. Okay, so the question was, can I change my store name on Etsy? And they were saying, why should I change my store name? They had a very complicated store name that nobody was actually finding, just because why would any random person type in the name of this store? I'm not going to tell you the name of the store because that's, they private messaged me with this information. So when you pick a name for your company, if you want to get known as a brand, you can use whatever name you want, right? But if you misspell it or it doesn't clearly define what you're doing, the chances of somebody finding you are even slimmer, and you're going to have to work even harder. So for instance, my store name is Home Stitchery Decor. That's what I do. I do home decor. I put Stitchery in the middle of it because I sew and I sell modern farmhouse home decor. That's what I do. You can go check out my website, homestitcherydecor.com, if you want to see what exactly I do. The purposes of these videos aren't to sell you my products. I sell a lot of products. I'm in the Spruce Meadows International Christmas Market, which is in the top 4 Christmas markets in the entire world. Plus, I do a slew of other big Christmas markets in our city, and I sell in boutiques and online. So I don't really need to sell more of those products. I really want to start growing my other parts of my business. So my business name is Home Stitchery Decor. People from that can figure out that I'm sewing and that I'm sewing home decor. So if you want to get found for what you're actually doing, you need to have a business name that says what you're actually doing. So if you're selling vanilla lotion, you need to have a business name that says vanilla lotion. I recommend having a business name no longer than 3 words long, with no misspellings, with a clear indicator within that name of what you actually do. So if you're selling fancy shower curtains, you could name your store Fancy Shower Curtains. If you're selling French shower curtains, you could name your store French Shower Curtains, or some take on that, right? But be creative to the extent of not misspelling something, because nobody's going to know what you are, who you serve, just based on that. They're going to go look for what they're looking for and then stumble across your stuff, and that's how you're going to get known, right? So if you want to have something named differently, what you need to do is have an enormous presence for how you're going to do that, right? Like when you think of celebrities that use their own name on everything, they didn't start out with their own name on everything. They started out with a headshot applying for an acting role somewhere. Nobody knew who they were, right? They had to put their stuff out there repeatedly in order to get known. So in this video now, I'm just going to quickly get to the point here of where you can go and change your business name on Etsy, because you can change your store name. You can change it as many times as you want before your store is active, and then you can change your store name again once you've done that. So you can come up to this is my page here. This is Home Stitchery Decor. So you can come into your store. You're going to open up your shop manager. You're going to come into your settings, and you're going to go, where did it go? Click on settings, and you're going to click on info and appearance. And this is where you can change your shop name. Now, once you change your shop name, you've changed the URL to your shop, right? Because it's going to be named something else. So you need to know that if you change your store name, whatever you put out there for sharing links to your store before that probably aren't going to link up too well. So make sure that you take that into consideration as well while you're doing it. Now, once you have a consistent name, search that name on every platform before you make anything official, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Make sure it's available on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. You can do a nuance search and make sure that it's actually available for you to buy a .com. You could buy a domain. Make sure if you're buying domains to always buy the .com if it's available. So name yourself something that is already available and then describes your product. So that is how you change your shop name here on Etsy. Stay tuned for more videos. Ask more questions because that's how we learn, right? So I have mentors, I have coaches, I go and ask them questions all the time. That's how we're going to learn here. Have a positive day, and we'll see you again in the next video. Have a great day.